Hello everyone. I'm going to show you how to make this sunflower over here, made out of wood obviously. It's pretty easy to make really, and it's no nails, no screws. It's all glued together and painted. Of course you have to carve out the leaves. And so it's approximately a little over a foot wide, as you can see there. So you can hang it up over here, or you can put it on a table, leave it flat for put a candle or some kind of decoration. So it comes in handy for two different things. I'll show you how to make one. I typically use two pieces of different types of wood. Actually, this is more of a fencing wood. It's like similar to what's over there. It's very cheap. It's like $3, you know, and I can do it. And I'll cut out my leaves for the most part here in one of the circles. The other one is the Douglas forest cedar. You know, you cut out so it's just a little bit wider, and sorry, just a little 5 5/8. And I cut the other circle for the other side of my backside of my sunflower. That is more sturdier. I'm going to put the hook on, and of course I'll be putting the first set of leaves on this. So if you use these two pieces of wood, you should be in good shape. But you can just stick to this one if you want, and only that one, and cut out everything you need from there. I made leaf patterns. Unfortunately, one flew away. I was going to show you here real quick. This is a little windy today. So, okay, back to this. I made leaf patterns. This one would be the width. It's about 5.5 inches long. The other one is half the size, two different sizes of leaf patterns. I cut out with some stiff paper so I can repeat the pattern to make 8 big ones and 8 little leaves. You can put whatever shape you want. I prefer this pattern and it works best for me. Okay, I traced the outline of the leaves I'm going to do. I try to maximize the amount of wood, not to waste too much, so that's why you see the kind of the odd looking positions of the leaves. I did the smalls and the large. I'm going to do 8 pieces of large and 8 pieces of the small ones. It's all the way to here. I took about 31 inches of wood so to trace all my leaves out. They will all be cut out. Now for the circle, I marked half of the wood, 2 and 7, well, let's see, 2.5 actually, because I'm going to 2 3/4, because I'm going to go 5.5. I went 2 3/4, one way or the other. So I marked a center point where my protractor is going to go, but you want to readjust it because the pencil does stick out a little higher, farther away. So what I did basically is I just kind of put it there and see where my pencil ends. And then at this point, I go ahead and draw my circle. As long as I stay within the wood, I should be okay. Protractor is fairly easy to use. Just go around there and you get that perfect circle that you want. I'll be cutting that out to be part of my sunflower. All right, this is my makeshift jigsaw, woodcutter, scroll saw, whatever you want to call it. Basically, it's just a hand jigsaw that I turn upside down. I made a makeshift table. You could try making one, but if you hurt yourself in the process, that's on you, because there are no safety guards, as you can see. So you got to be really careful with this. Here's a blade. See how it comes down. And at this, I can control the wood as I cut along. In this case, I'll be cutting a circle as slowly as best as I can, and then I'll sand it smooth. It may not be perfect, but it does the job for me. I don't have any fancy tools, so if you have a fancier tool that'll do the job, more power to you. This is all I got. I'm a poor man, so I just do what I can. Anyways, here we go. No, not bad looking. See? It's actually a fairly good cut, really. I just sanded it a little bit on the sides. I don't know why it came out a little bit of an angle. I think it's because this blade is not exactly the most straightest at times, but that doesn't matter too much. I got my first cut. Next one will be all the little leaves there, as you can see. That's going to take a little while more because I have to cut each one, but it's easier to cut this wood than it is to cut this one. So I have to get to work. Here are my little pieces. 8 little ones and 8 big ones. All basically the same. They don't have to be perfect, but I will sand the edges of each one so make sure it's nice and smooth before I continue this project. Okay. As you can see, I took the big pieces and I arranged them in a circle. It takes a little practice because, you know, I had to kind of shift them around little by little. But I want to do this first. They're loosely put together at the moment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue on and put the circle on top so it's best centered as I can. If you want to, you can go ahead and mark it with a pencil. That would be probably the most convenient way to do that. And hold on a second while I find me a pencil. Okay, here's a pencil. So I set this up. Oh, well, you trace the best as you can, lightly, of course, because I want to know where the glue is going to go. So, okay. And you can see these marks right there. It's not perfect, but I am going to put some of the glue on each spot here where it's supposed to go. There we go. Okay, so you do the best you can on that. Rearrange them a little more if you have to. Put the disc on top. Get it centered as possible. Smush it down, and then put some weight on it. Paint full of a can full of paint. It makes a real good weight there. Carefully put it on there. Voila. Leave it there overnight. Tomorrow should be nice and ready. Next day is here, and I'll take this off. You can see we have success with the glue. So this is the other side. I know it's nice and open. This part we'll be adding a I think this is a little loose. I'm gonna have to fix this up. But we'll be putting a circle on here as well to glue it, so this will hold it in place, and that'll be the next cut. So just to be aware. Morning, another day, and time to continue my little work. I already pre-cut this round piece that's going to sit on top there, approximately 5 inches. You can go a little more, a little less. This seems to work best only because when I put these smaller leaves on, I'm going to put them in between. Now you notice I did cut a curve here, and to get it just right, actually that was more of an experiment. I had it actually a little longer and a little straighter, and I would put the leaves in place and put this on top, and I would just trace once I had it centered. It's where I would have cut the curve. So these do fit, as you can see, like this, and it should be able to accommodate 8 smaller leaves all around. So I will be gluing all these pieces together, and of course, you know, I will put some heavy object like a paint can that will obviously give the chance of glue to dry off. There we go. It's going to barely fit, unfortunately, today, but it's close. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, I got it in there. It was a little tight, but I got it. So, if you want to go a little more bigger, maybe a 1/4 inch more to squeeze those in. You may have little gaps in between. It's more of an experiment for me, and this seems to be the best. And this is what it's going to basically look like once the glue is set. We'll be done, and you can go ahead and paint it. So, I'm going to set the glue up right now. I removed the paint can off, and everything's nice and dry. It came out pretty good. So this is your basic sunflower. Yeah, I guess I should do a better video shot of that, huh? Next to my head. So just to give you an idea. All right, that looks better. So, basic sunflower. At this point, you can paint it any color you want. Traditional colors are usually yellow with a little brown in the middle. But it doesn't matter to me. You can paint pink, electric green, whatever the heck, you know, suits your fancy. So, anyways, on the back side, you can put a little a bracket so you can hang it on the wall. That's easy to do. There are plenty of those in Home Depot or wherever. You can buy one bracket, a small one, or you can use it. Just put it on the table and put a candle on it, maybe a candle holder or cups or whatever. You know, it might look nice for you. So, choice is yours. Hope you enjoyed this video. Any comments, criticisms, whatever, just let me know. And I wish you the best of luck in creating it. Bye-bye.